your roof?
She says it's lucky no one was seriously injured. Emotions have boiled over in Parliament as we count down to the first anniversary of Black Saturday, and a new report's emerged claiming we'll need hundreds more firefighters to cope with future bushfire emergencies. Louise Milligan has read the report, and Louise, what can we expect in future bushfire seasons?
Peter, it's a pretty bleak scenario. In some parts of the state, the report predicts an extra 10 bushfire days a season by 2020. By 2050, that'll increase to 1 in every 4 days of the year. And the report says current staffing levels are nowhere near enough. As Black Saturday's anniversary looms, the Premier was keen to show off some new firefighting equipment.
And all of this is about making our state as fire safe and as fire ready as possible.
But the fires are still causing tension in Parliament.
We're sitting there laughing for 5 minutes and people in my community have suffered for a year and you don't care.
The Firefighters Union says the government doesn't care. Staffing levels are far below what's sufficient to cope with global warming and population explosion.
Now you've got a problem of urban growth and climate change. It's a recipe for disaster.
They're supported by a report obtained exclusively by 7 News to be tabled to the Royal Commission next week. Averaging 5 fire stations across Victoria, University of Sydney researchers found climate change will increase temperatures by between 0.4 and 1 degree. Meaning we'll go from an average of 20.4 fire days now to up to 24.6 days by 2020. By 2050, it's up to 13 extra fire days in each location.
I would expect that perhaps the numbers would go even higher.
The most dire predictions are for Mildure, where the report says they'll have bushfires up to 90 days of the year. It concludes firefighter numbers must rise from 2,183 to 3,149 by 2026.
We've never had a government that's invested more in the CFA and firefighting.
The union says the minister needs to demonstrate it with extra numbers, not words.
We will lose lives, there is no doubt about that.
Louise Milligan, 7 News.